Caleb VR12390 says, ice cream sandwich again, please. And I said, I'm actually just about to record that. Thanks for the request. Happy face. Woo! I'm not kidding. I was planning on doing this video, and I just so happened to see this comment. It is a sign.
And I live my life by God's word.
We are back with one of my favorite people in the world, Ice Cream Sandwich. Every time I watch him, I laugh. Every time I watch him, I laugh. I don't know, I said the same thing twice. Are superpowers with side effects still worth it? I have no idea, but you're gonna tell me. Planes if they were 10,000 times better. I'm just processing what that video is probably gonna be about. Honestly, I wanna watch that right now. Let's just jump right into that one. I really wanna see this.
What would it be like if flying were 10,000 times better than it is now?
Anything changing.
An all-you-can-eat buffet in flight. They save some Jell-O for the rest of us. Yeah, you're taking our
Germ Central.
All you can eat, you snooze, you lose. 2, the seats would be upgraded so that you could actually lean back in your chair.
Yep.
Yeah, baby. 3, the plane would pick you up at your house.
What?
Needing to go to the airport.
What?
The ride is here. How do we get on? The instructions here say a running start. But that's not what planes are like, are they? Well, I fixed it. Yeah, that's right. Here's what I did with my very smart brain. Step 1, I made a list of things wrong with air travel. Step 2, I thought really hard with said smart brain. Step 3, I fixed all of those problems with my own design. And I just gotta say, my solution, it's gonna blow your socks off.
Hit me.
Don't look. That's for later. Firstly, the TSA. When I think of the TSA, I think of that time that they thought I brought a bomb to the airport. We'll cover that story in a little bit. Something I've noticed about every airport that I've been through is that the security is never fully operational. The TSA people are always like, go, 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 go,
get on the plane.
I know there's people behind me waiting. We don't have to be all go, 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 go. If we just
Yes, we do. Ice cream sandwich. When there's a long line at TSA, airport security, it is the worst because people will miss their flights because the line is too long. So the person being like, go, 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 they are actually trying to help everyone. It's actually really helpful. So I disagree with you on that one, Andy Pants.
I know there's people behind me waiting. We don't have to be all go, 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 go. If we just opened a couple more lanes,
True.
People can rush less. And with less rush, people will make less mistakes.
That's true.
Hey, that guy didn't take off his shoes. Get him! Ah! I mean, if you need more people, I can help. Put me in, coach. How hard can it be?
What?
Huh?
Oh no.
What did you do?
No,
I don't know. The thing I have a lot of trouble with when doing the whole song and dance with security is it's never consistent. In one airport, it's one thing, but in another airport, you just don't have to do that thing. Okay, people, come on. Shoes off, hats off, electronics out. You, do a backflip. Different places.
Yo, okay. Ice Cream Sandwich makes some of my favorite animations because he is honestly, of all the Storytime animators, Ice Cream Sandwich is one of the absolute funniest. I always laugh so hard when I watch his videos. Andy, I love you.
Do a backflip. Whatever. Different places, different rules. I just don't like the attitude. Don't roll your eyes at me because I keep my hat on when another TSA agent told me I don't have to like 3 days ago. I get confused easily, and I have trouble following instructions properly. No, sir, your bag needs to go in the bin. We don't need to have such an attitude about it.
TSA is stressful. TSA is a lot to go through, but let me just throw this one by you, Andy. Try being an immigrant, because we have to go through a lot more than just TSA. Being an immigrant, and every time you go to the country that you live in, you don't know if they're gonna say, yes, you can come into the country or not, is a very stressful thing. So yeah, airport security is tough, but it gets tougher, okay? That's not the thing that stresses me out at the airport.
No, sir, your bag needs to go in the bin. We don't need to have such an attitude about it. The things you are allowed to bring and not allowed to bring also tend to trip me up. I get the majority of things you're not supposed to bring, like, don't bring explosives. Not something I'm normally wanting to bring anyway, but yeah, I get it. There was, however, one time when the TSA thought that I brought a bomb. Kelly was in France for an extended time, and I was gonna go visit her for like a week. Je me bleu bleu. I wanted to bring her a gift. What about a nice, comforting scent from home when she gets homesick? A candle.
Oh, it's flammable. Flammable.
Doing my normal
combustible.
Spiel of embarrassing myself while doing something wrong. But after I get through, excuse me, sir, could you step aside? One of the agents has me stand near this table. He takes my bag, puts it on this table, and puts on blue latex gloves. Clearly, he's about to go through my stuff. I don't
Clear.
remember putting anything.
Yeah, I know where this is going. That thing is combustible. Andy, you should have known better. But to be fair, they do sell a lot of fragrances and other flammable materials at the duty free, so it happens. You know, you forget the things you can literally buy at the airport are things that you're not allowed to take on certain bags in the plane. Kind of a poor design choice, but I digress.
I don't remember putting anything glove-worthy in my bag. What is he going for? I didn't put any snacks in there that could be like a biohazard. I should have, though. Flight's gonna be long, and a snack would have been useful. Sir, are there any sharp objects, weapons, or explosives in your bag? No.
Yes, I mean, no.
Lighters, matches, or flammable items? No. Did somebody slip something in my bag? I didn't bring anything crazy. Could my switch explode? And then he pulls out my candle. I think he saw the confusion on my face because after he pulled it out, he said, "Don't worry, I'm not gonna take your candle." What was the purpose of your trip? I'm going to see my girlfriend. That candle is for her. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure there's no explosives in it, and then you'll be good to go.
Just say it's a special candle. And you'll have no problems at all. Guys, that's my airport advice. Anytime they pull a material out of your bag and ask you about it, say, it's special. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Do the exact opposite of that. That was a joke, as we say in the biz. Don't do what I just said to do.
That candle is for her. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure there's no explosives in it, and then you'll be good to go. Explosives? In the candle? I know that candle is great, but I didn't know it was the bomb.
Yo!
Apparently what can happen is that explosives can be hidden inside of wax, which then can be used for exploding. I was afraid he was gonna, like, break it or take it apart, but he just wiped it with a cloth, probably with bomb detecting juice.
That's so weird. I don't know how that works.
Then he gave me back my bag and my now freshly bomb juiced candle, and I was good to go. I have no idea what they saw in that x-ray, but it must have been weird. All of this is to say, I have a solution to make this process better, but it's only one of the pieces to the whole solution. I have more, I promise. This video is sponsored by
Ah, you got me. You got me, Andy. I thought there was no ad in this, but there is, and I can't keep it in, so let's keep it going.
Just getting on the plane isn't really that good either. How long it takes to board the plane always takes a lot longer than I think it should take. It's a tight lane, so you can't get around other people when you're shuffling in. And for some reason, there's always someone who doesn't know how to put the square in the square hole. All right, let's step aside. Let me do this. I don't know either.
That helps.
Sometimes I wonder if it'd be better if people had to pass a test before getting on the plane. Where is he gonna go first? Hey, he can't talk to me like that. Sir, please complete your test before proceeding. Stupid. But I thought of a solution that makes boarding painless and instant. And that's 2 solutions right there.
Ow.
Seating, of course, is the next issue of flying. Got the aisle seat, the middle seat, and the window seat. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're gonna do a tier list of plane seats. Aisle is A tier, window B tier, middle is F tier. Okay, thanks for coming to my tier list video.
You did good. That's good. I always love a good ice cream sandwich tier list. Guys, in case you guys didn't know, in this ice cream sandwich video, we look at one of his tier lists and we do the tier list ourselves. If you're liking this video so far and you haven't seen this one, make sure you check it out after. I'll link it. I love a good ice cream sandwich tier list, and I think here's his rationale. I personally like this seat the best, except if you have to go to the bathroom and you're awkward like me and you don't like disturbing people, especially people who are asleep on a long flight. In that case, the aisle is the best because then you don't disturb anyone if you have to go to the bathroom. You don't have to wake anyone up awkwardly. But if you never have to go to the bathroom, the window is way better. I love looking out the window. It's so magical, but I always let Lola take the window seat because I'm the best boyfriend of all time. Is that correct?
Except you did disturb me on our last flight when we got back from South Korea.
What did I do?
Your feet stink.
What?
Because you took off your shoes. I woke up and I was like, this is the stinkiest thing I've ever smelled. I told Bo he needed to put back on his shoes. I woke up, my nose was sweating. I was like, yuck!
You woke up. That's a privilege in itself. I can't sleep on planes. I'm so sorry I disturbed your perfect nap from my stinky feet. I would have loved to sleep for even 5 minutes.
You did! In South Korea! In the napping lounge!
Okay, that is cap. That I don't...
3 minutes of like
30 minutes of sleep on our 30-hour traveling journey. No, you're right. I'm spoiled. I'm the spoiled one.
Aisle is A tier, window B tier, middle is F tier. Okay, thanks for coming to my tier list video. The middle seat is a lot worse compared to the other seats because no one respects the armrest rule. The window seat gets the window, the aisle gets the wiggle room, and the middle gets both of the armrests. Because that's fair. Also, look at what planes used to be.
What?
Ample leg room, more arm space.
Are you
But I will
serious?
say, at least they give us the little iPad thingies in the back of the headrests now. The future is worse, but also a little better. For this one, I think there's kind of an obvious solution that I think you'll enjoy. Next up on things to be solved is fear. How can you do that, Andy? How can you claim such things?
Fear?
It's all about the turbulence. You know, I think, Andy, just get it together. It's just turbulence. But honestly, it's pretty reasonable to be fearful of turbulence. A lot of things have to go right for us to stay up.
Yeah.
It's hard flying. As of today, the best thing I can do is browse brain rot content on TikTok, which puts me in a weird trance-like state. It's not a perfect solution, but it gets the job done. I believe.
I'll give you my personal thoughts on that. I grew up in a time where there was no Wi-Fi on planes and you couldn't go online in any way. I still like doing that because, guys, honestly, we all spend enough time on the internet. We need one point in our lives where we are unable to access the internet, and for me, that's a plane. I still play video games, don't get me wrong, but it's like I can be off of social media for this point in time.
It's not a perfect solution, but it gets the job done. I believe there is a much better way to remove fear altogether for those of us who have a tough time with it. Adding this to the pile of solutions we have, we are almost at a complete, perfect flight experience.
Okay.
We are nearly there. Just as a quick aside, this one's not really the worst thing in the world, and I don't want to be such a negative Nelly, but when I choose the Sun Chips as a snack on a flight and then I open it up, sometimes there's only like 3 chips in there. It's just not that many chips, and if you're watching this and you work at the Sun Chips factory, just like 7 more chips. Okay, moving on. Now that we know all the problems, it's time for the solution that's 10,000 times better. There's nothing, because it's conceptual. Like, I gotta walk you through it. Firstly, security. Can I go home? No, I'm getting to the good part. Should we just add more lanes to make things go faster? No, that's too simple. And thinking small. Instead, we remove the security altogether.
What?
When you walk into the airport, you are immediately scanned with a powerful, possibly military-grade X-ray machine equipped to detect any possible contraband or illicit substance such as...
And that is how we all have lumps in our brains, Andy. That is a terrible, terrible idea. Getting a hyper-powered X-ray every time we enter the airport is not good for the human body. So, okay, unfortunately, your first theory does not work.
Any possible contraband or illicit substance such as dangerous candles. Now there's no waiting in line. You just walk in and you're good. Incredible. I'm amazed by my own genius.
Oh, see, the growth has already happened. That is from the X-ray machine, Andy. See, that X-ray machine made you grow a giant mass on top of your head. He doesn't even realize that that's what caused it.
You're wondering, how could he possibly imagine a solution to this? There's only one person allowed at a time. You can't squeeze people past each other. It's too narrow. Ye have little faith. See, the problem is that the plane only has one door and one lane. This forces us to have narrow thinking, much like the narrow aisles in the plane.
True.
So we need to open our minds and open the plane from the side. If the plane is open from the side, then everybody could just board at once. I also updated the
That's
seating.
crazy.
Cross-section of the front of the plane, it would look like this. But Andy, what does this do to the middle, window, and aisle seat conflict? It just eliminates it. If we just put a big old window right here, everybody then has a window seat, everybody has an aisle seat, and the middle seat just doesn't exist.
That's not how that works, Andy. When you look out a window on a plane, you're not looking at that. You're not just looking at an endless void of blue. That's not why you're looking out the window, Andy. No, Andy, the solution doesn't work either. Listen, I appreciate the abstract thought, but that literally doesn't solve the problem. You look out the window to see how the infrastructure of Korea differs from the infrastructure of where you grew up. That's why you look out the window, bro. This is how it differs, by the way. I took this photo out of the window of a flight over Korea. So there you go.
Everybody then has a window seat, everybody has an aisle seat, and the middle seat just doesn't exist. It's perfect. Sorry, I got a little carried away there. The immediate question that this raises is, does this fit the same amount of people as a normal plane? I don't know. I didn't check. I'm a visionary, not a scientist. Fear. Small minds would say. Impossible to solve, but you forget that Here we have a simple cryo chamber. For a simple upcharge, select passengers can upgrade their seats from economy to cryo chamber, where they will be flash frozen at a good enough success rate to be stored in the lower section of the plane until they are unfrozen upon arrival. Can't be afraid if you're not conscious. And then one last thing for student snacks, pneumatic tubes that can deliver beverages and snacks on demand to any seat in the plane. You're welcome. We have changed air travel for the better forever.
Okay, some of those solutions were solutions. Most of them were impossible, or they literally didn't solve the problem. But I appreciate another person with a weird brain like me having weird thoughts and sharing them with the world, because boy, is it entertaining. I would have never thought of any of the stuff he just said. But superpowers, I think that's a more important topic. That's more realistic. That's something that maybe we could talk about. So are superpowers with side effects still worth it?
Are superpowers with side effects still worth it?
Yeah.
This is a question scholars have been wondering for centuries.
What? No, we haven't.
Which is why I decided to look into it. I asked you to choose a superpower. I want flying, but the top reply is the side effect.
What?
Only a flying head.
Sorry.
Terrible.
Are we cool?
Terrible.
I said sorry. So, for example, I want telekinesis.
Okay.
Very much. I think I would.
But you have
if I
squid
had
arms.
Telekinesis, abuse that power to the max. Yeah, that's right.
Oh no, ADHD and telekinesis are a recipe for becoming a human slug. If you want to turn into Jabba the Hutt the human by never using your legs ever, give an ADHD person telekinesis. Literally the most brain-rotting combination of mental disorder and superpower you can possibly have. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, that's right. Come to Papa. And if I only move burger. Oh, you think you're funny, don't you? Well, watch this. Yeah, that's right. Come to Papa.
Whoa, stack
You
it.
think you've bested this power, but I have produced an idea. Obviously, telekinesis isn't very good if you can only control burgers. Even if you want to control the burgers to then control other objects. But then I'd be producing a lot of burgers. I don't want to keep going to the grocery store to buy more burger meat. Do you guys have like a vat of meat? Yeah, burger packs are in aisle 3. No, like, not like a packet, but like a vat. That would be a huge pain. But then I got the idea. What if I submerged the burger in resin like that one hot dog, and then the burger could last forever? And in addition to that, the resin could be any shape, such as burger in resin shaped like a spoon, or burger in resin.
This is a brilliant neurodivergent brain. This is why I love Andy's videos so much. I take pride in knowing that I think of things that no other human being thinks on the planet. And when I watch Andy, he thinks of things that no other human being on the planet thinks of. Shout out to us people with weird brains. I love that.
Burger in resin shaped like a spoon, or burger in resin in the shape of a hook. We could get really creative. I could be casting multiple shapes with multiple burgers, creating machinations only limited by my imagination.
Whoa. A mech burger, stasis.
Rock and roll, baby! It's time to rock and roll. You thought you were funny? You have failed to limit my powers. And now you will face the consequences. Oh, man.
A burger resin.
Yes, this power is still worth it with a side effect. Write that one down, scholars. Who are you? Let's see if you have what it takes to ruin this next power.
Wow.
Satisfying. I'm an ASMR channel now.
You having
you can bring
an
any character you want to life. Okay. I'm gonna make a character named Griffin who has wings, and we're best friends, and is magic also, and can do kickflips.
Cool.
Do a kickflip. Awesome.
He did
Very
it.
interested to see the side effect that would ruin this. They hate you.
Griffin?
No!
Is this true?
Okay, that's fine. We're not friends anymore. I'm gonna make another character who is really cool and excels at baseball and is a demon and is your enemy, so you know how it feels.
You know, they say an enemy of an enemy is my friend. Wise words.
Seriously? I'll admit it. I don't think this power is fun with this consequence. If everyone hates me, then they're all gonna gang up on me.
Yeah,
Ow,
true.
Ow, ow, ow. Like if there's no consequences.
Okay, here's what you do. You create a character that always uploads lottery ticket winning numbers to a random website that only you know, but they don't know about that. So you don't have to interact with this special character, but they can still benefit you because they're uploading lottery numbers that you will get, and you will get money. You understand? I think me and Ice Cream Sandwich were meant for each other, honestly. What other YouTuber do you watch that would have come up with that one, huh? We are problem solvers in the most abstract of ways.
Ow, ow, ow. Like if there's no consequences with this power, what's stopping me from like making a genie character who grants unlimited wishes? But now if he hated me, I would have a lot of trouble trusting him.
Yeah.
Unless character who is irredeemably evil and a threat to this world, who is a burger.
Which then I can, eat it.
Yes, eat me and become the very thing you sought
To destroy.
I don't like this power anymore. You guys can hang out. I'm gonna leave. You guys suck. You guys are a bunch of jerks anyway.
But not as much of a jerk as I'm about to be. This video is sponsored by...
This video is sponsored... Guys, this video is sponsored by robertidk.net. robertidk.net. All of the merch that you want to see, it is in the description below. I have this... This is a really dumb-looking stock photo that was made because one person asked for youth sizes in the muffin hoodie. I didn't have youth sizes in any of these. So I made youth sizes for the muffin hoodie, but I don't actually have any of them. Anyway, sorry. We got the Bow Sleeveless, the Man-Made Horrors Beyond My Comprehension hat. Oh, sweet. Man-Made Horrors Beyond My Comprehension. Absolutely lit. The aforementioned muffin hoodie with an extra bonus muffin on the back that cost me $8 more to create because of this design, so I hope you appreciate it. The muffin shirt with no bonus muffin, and that's why it's $25. The Neo Mingus shirt, one of the most legendary designs ever created. The Mingus hat, which for some reason is the only piece of merch that I have chilling in the backdrop here. The Mingus mug. The cap, baby. Anytime someone's capping, if I remember, I put on the cap. You've seen it. It's famous in videos. The Rats Are Friends shirt. The mouse pad that I still use every day to this day. This is what my mouse is always on anytime I am filming or editing a video. It is always on this mouse pad. The IDK hat. I actually walk around outside in one of these because it is also very cool and iconic. And then we have the dumbest shirt ever in black and in white. So yeah, if you want to support your homie, picking up some merch helps me put food on the table for myself and my wonderful partner Lola, and it helps feed my sweet rats who I also take care of. So yeah, that's the sponsor of this video. Just thought I'd let you know. Link is in the description.
Next power. The ability to heal anything with the mind. This power is dangerous. Mostly because you would either be sought after by world governments seeking to obtain your power, or you'd end up being the leader of a cult. But despite the risks, it's an amazing power to have. Anytime you stub your toe, it's fine. If you fall off the roof and then stub your toe in the process, it's fine. Or if you explode, actually, I don't think you'd survive that. But if you were far enough away and then you stub your toe, then that's fine. It would be way easier. But with the side effect, would it still be worth it? Come on.
Come on.
Almost got it.
Come on.
Let me try.
Give me a second.
Watch time.
You can only ever do it immediately after eating a bowl of grass clippings. You are terrible. Funny, but terrible.
Kinda worth it. What? It's just not a power you use all the time. You like, if you have an injury, then it's like, okay, all I have to do for it to heal right now is eat a bowl of grass clippings. Honestly, I would take that. With all the health issues I had a few years ago, if eating a bowl of grass clippings was all it would take to fix everything, I would have done it day one.
You are terrible. Funny, but terrible. First of all, this makes using the power really awkward. Somebody, we need a doctor. Who needs help? This guy's hurt. He needs help. I'm hurt. I need help. Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Of course.
Why are you eating grass?
You're a saint.
I'm working on it.
Give it a second.
You cannot let it get out that you have this power because it's limited to how much grass you can eat a day, which is not nutritional, by the way. You can't subsist off of grass. You have to eat other things. Trust me. I've been down.
I've tried.
So if you're trying to keep a low profile, eating the grass kind of makes you suspicious. We have incredible news, Ron. Just as the evil sentient burger that's been on the loose attacked this child, we thought it was all but over for the child. But soon after the burger fled the scene, the
grass
child
man
made a miraculous recovery. With us are some bystanders who witnessed the miracle. I don't know how that kid's alive. He was hit full force with a freeze ray. You don't walk away from that unscathed. After
True.
Burgermeister Burger Monster escaped, he just stood up like nothing happened. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know what happened. I vote this power is still very worth it, despite you have to be on a low profile.
Yeah. No, I think any of the superpowers where the side effect only makes the actual experience of using the superpower a little bit worse, it's always worth it. If you never use the power, you never have to eat the grass clippings, so you may as well have the power available in case you ever really need it. Any side effect that is only based on if you're using the power, I think it's good to have, like, I'll take a whole gauntlet of all the superpowers if the side effect only affects if I'm using the superpower. That's just called options, baby.
I don't know what happened. I vote this power is still very worth it. Despite you have to be on a low profile, it's gross to eat grass, and this really only works during the spring and summer, it's still worth it because it's not nothing, it's just kind of a bummer.
It's just kind of grass.
You ruined it a little bit. The ability to completely forget about a show you've watched so you can re-experience it
that's
as if it was the
amazing.
first time. I do this already. Where am I? This power is cool at first, but this kind of sounds like purgatory a little bit. You'll just watch the show, forget that you watched it, watch it again, forget that you watched it. Months roll by, years roll by.
True, that's a great way to waste your entire life. If I could rewatch Death Note, I would literally never stop watching it. That is like the one show in my life where I'm like, I wish I could erase my memory of this and rewatch it again. My other favorite shows of all time, Breaking Bad, some incredible narrative games like Detroit Become Human, stuff like that. I would love to experience that whimsery for the first time again, but I think Death Note is the one thing where I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I could experience that again. I also just read The House in Fata Morgana on the Switch. That is a very, very, very mature theme thing. It's very dark and a lot of horrible things happen in it, so if you're not in the M for mature, appropriate audience, don't read it. But if you are, and you might be into it, that thing is insane. And that's like one of the greatest stories I've ever read. But again, incredibly dark and terrifying.
Months roll by, years roll by, and you're an old man before you know it. Where did the time go? You don't remember it? I remember the first time I saw the season finale for Severance Season 1. Did it feel amazing? Yeah. Do I wish I could watch the show and feel the same way again? Yeah. But if you haven't seen Adam Sandler's 2006 fantasy comedy film Click, I feel as if there is an important and relevant lesson in that movie. I think this power is a curse. So anyway, with that being said, let's see what the sound
That movie is incredibly depressing. Don't even watch Click with Adam Sandler. That movie, you think it's gonna be a funny comedy, and it's a funny comedy for the first 20 minutes, and that is like literally an hour of depression. Don't watch that movie. But you should watch Adam Sandler 100% Fresh. Again, if you are of the mature audience. If you're not, don't. But if you are, that's another great piece of media.
So anyway, with that being said, let's see what the sound effect is. You immediately lose interest before you watch the show.
No, that ruins it!
Already with video games.
That ruins it!
Where am I? Because I consider the power a curse, you kind of made it better, which is the opposite of what we were trying to do here. I don't know what to do now.
Then do nothing.
Smoke bomb! It's not working. Smoke bomb! The ability to have your art come out exactly as
That's
you imagined
amazing.
it. Yes, I can see it now.
Oh my gosh, I would have an animation channel 20 years ago if that was the case. But unfortunately, I'm the worst drawer of all time.
Yes, I can see it now. The trees, the river, the luscious flowers. Masterful composition. You can only draw pictures of Will Smith.
This is the one thing I didn't want to happen. Literally, the one curse of the whole thing. Yeah, no, I'll stick to my horrible worst drawings of all time over having to draw Will Smith every time, okay?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you ruined it. You've ruined a totally perfect superpower. Congratulations.
Yeah.
If you need me, I'll be in my room.
Will Smith.
The ability to mimic
Keep my bad drawings out your stupid papers. That's what he'd say. You know, I can't deal with what Will Smith does when he sees something he doesn't like, okay? I can't deal with that, so I wouldn't be able to do that one, you know?
The ability to mimic anything. Ooh, I like this one. I've always been fond of the idea of, like, shape-shifting. I'm a big fan of Ditto from Pokemon. He's cute. But what I think it's still cool with a side effect. You lose your true self and have no unique form.
What?
If I'm understanding this correctly, is that so bad? I don't know.
Well, then you can just be Harry Styles. It just depends on your level of self-esteem. I am at a point in time where I feel like the most person like me is me, and the person who is most like who I would want to be like is me, because I am me and my personality made me. So me is the person I would like to be. But if I didn't want to be me, then I could be The Weeknd. Like, that would be an option. But I'm me and I don't mind being me, so I'll be me instead. But if I didn't want to be me, I could be The Weeknd.
If I'm understanding this correctly, is that so bad? I don't know. That doesn't sound too bad. Having no unique form kind of makes me have a unique form. Hey, I'm looking for a guy named Andy. Do you know who that is? Oh, yeah, it's the guy with no unique form over there. Hello. Sure, I lose my unique form at the end of the day, but I could also fly. And of course, if I can mimic abilities, say hello to the world's best hacker. What are you hacking? Nothing. Someone ordered 1 trillion Dr. Peppers? You know that joke's getting a little old. I like them. The ability to
What were you sipping literally as I was posing that?
Coca-Cola.
No, that's not a Coca-Cola glass. That's literally... No, it's not sponsored. They aren't paying me. Don't buy any of these until I'm sponsored by them. Lola was literally drinking a Dr. Pepper.
I like them. The ability to turn invisible when nobody's looking. That's not a superpower. That's just...
This is how I live my life.
A guy. That's just a guy. Ooh, I'm invisible.
Yeah, it's my
Hey,
life.
don't look at me. What? Look away. Okay, now look at me. Wait, okay.
To be fair, anyone could potentially have that superpower, but we have no idea, because only when people are looking are they visible. We all could have that superpower, but have no idea.
But you're being looked at 24/7. You didn't even ruin the
No!
superpower. This is a curse.
I mean, statistically speaking, right now, my channel is getting 150,000 views every 48 hours, over 1,000 views every hour. I am always being looked at. That's a bit mind-blowing, and I probably wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I really processed that thought completely.
You didn't even ruin a superpower. This is a curse. I mean, do you
No,
mind?
I have to
Like,
do
I'm
this.
trying to just,
I
like,
can't
be
leave.
by
This
myself.
is my job.
The ability to appear in an ice cream sandwich video.
Me.
But he hates you. Wow, I really hate this guy. Thanks for watching.
No!
I hope everybody learned something. Scholars. Security. Don't forget to subscribe.
Okay, so if I'm never featured in an ice cream sandwich video, I'm going to assume that it means it's because he loves me. So I will take that. And you guys, this video is ending too quickly. So you know what you need to do? You need to watch another video of us watching ice cream sandwich. Click on this really quick and make sure you've seen all of the ice cream sandwich reactions we've done. They are so fun. This is the best series ever. Here's Andy's channel. Here's another video. I love you. Have a good one. See you in the next video. Bye. Click on